Hey, AGARA team. Hey, real quick, sharing, how we share, some ways that we can share, other than my text that I'd already provided in text strings. I will post these to the band app, but I want to go ahead and just kind of uh, read a few. And one of them, though, is a presentation I did and I recorded. I put it up on the band app. I did it on April 6th, and it's called Why Agara Life. Uh, and it's a YouTube presentation. And so that's one of the things that we can text out. Now, I added for everyone else as a statement on the bottom. Bob Reid, referred to by many as a master in network marketing space, presents how he found the Agara Life Company and why he believes it is the single greatest product consumption opportunity company in the marketplace today. He has partnered up with another legend in the network marketing space, uh, and together offering our new ground floor team a true opportunity of a lifetime. Right products, right company, right management, right timing, and right leadership team to help you achieve real success, time, freedom, wealth. And so you would text that out, email it out, or call up a person with just a little, and then follow it up with this, and you would have your Agora Life website link at the bottom of that message. So you make that a message. Now I'm gonna put that up on the uh, app, the uh, Agora Life band app. The other one, it's a real short one, but it's their name. Uh, this functional coffee product has literally changed my life as we discussed. So if you had a conversation with them, you'd do that. You'd leave out as we discuss, and you'd completely, and you'd say, take a quick listen to this, and it'd be a Zoom recording of April 8th. Some short, great story of Agara testimonies. And then at the bottom there's a link for that. And uh, at the bottom of that link, you would say, then check it out for yourself at my Agara Life share link, and you'd put your share link there. So that's a quick text. And text is the best way, but if you have to email, you can email, and it's best if you pick up the phone. And so either one of these two, you pick up the phone and you call uh, Katrine. Hey, Katrine, Bob Reid here. Sorry I missed you. I got your voicemail. But man, I have just run into something you got to listen to. You got to pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to text you something and call me right back after you've heard this. That's simple. No details, no information other than that. That is your thing. So if you didn't quite get that, then play this recording over and write it down and put it in your line until you can memorize that little statement that you're going to make a call. And if you get them personally, you say, hey, Katrine, Bob Reid here. Look, I only have a moment, but I had to get in touch with you real quick. I've just run into something that you got to hear. You got to hear what it is. It's urgent. I'm going to text it to you after you hear what I'm sharing with you. Give me a call right back. Hey, sorry I couldn't spend more time with you right now, but we'll catch up later when you give me a call back. Bye. Bingo. It's over. It's done. So you don't even give them a chance to ask questions. You hit it quick, sharp, and done. Over, and you pass it on. Send them the text or the email if you're doing the email. So let me give you another one that I have, and it's kind of another short one. Okay, not a quick one. Uh, Hey, Katrine, it's Bob Reid. I've only got a minute. I've run across a product that has literally changed my life. there's an income potential with it as well that I'm excited about and thought about you. And I want to share it with you. I'm going to send you some information, a recorded Zoom. I want you to watch it and you call me back immediately after you watch it and let's get together. Bingo. That's it. Now they're going to say, well, if you're talking to them, you're not leaving a voicemail. If you're talking to them, they're going to say, Katrina, what is it, Bob? What is it? And you say, well, that's why I'm sending you the information. That's what I want you to look at. It'll tell you what it is. But look, I've got to run real quick. I told you I only had a minute, but I wanted to get this to you. Bingo. Hang up. Okay? That's it. As fast and as quick as possible. You need to do that with 25 people a day. This does not take time. I want you to go through every contact you have in your phone that quick. Now, if we only get one out of that round, that doesn't mean that all the others are no. It means that they're in the pipeline for future follow-up. Because this is a long-term commitment for us. This isn't a 100 and done, you know. That's why I call it a pipeline. And so, again, you would text them either the testimonial with your link or my presentation of why AGARA. So I was just giving you a kind of a quick tip. Then as other follow-ups, you can use those short clips that are in the AGARA app, and that's why we want it on our phone. So you have enough to follow up with them once a day. Just a short clip, just information about the products, information about the company. We've got plenty of follow-ups here that just in case timing wasn't right, they had something else going on in their life, they had issues going on with the insurance or car repairs or a house repair or maintenance thing or whatever. Things happen in people's life. And so, that's when we do these things. So here's the third one that I have. And again, I've already given all of these in text strings to y'all, and I wanted them to go out, but I haven't posted them to the band app. That will be done along with this little recorded training here. I'll have it as attachments to this training. So as a kind of like a follow-up text to those who want more detail and they want to know more about the product, okay? And so when people are asking you, say, great question. I had some of the same concerns. I read all the ingredients. I looked a lot of them up because I wasn't familiar with a lot of them. Now, that's not the case with me, but it may be the case. It's the case with most people. And so what I'm doing is a training for most people, okay? And so you can look at the website. My link's right there. Go down to the product, click on it. It tells you every one of the ingredients that there, and you will agree with me. This is more than just mushroom coffee. It's more than functional coffee. It's what, like Bob calls it, it's a nutraceutical coffee. Okay. And that's why it does something different. So learn my word that I'm a nutraceutical coffee. Okay. And, or Robert Basin, he calls it magic coffee. And that's an easy one, magic coffee, because it does magic for us. Okay. But, and it's the coffee interview with formulator Louis Volpe. And so you just have the AGARA Life Connect call Q&A with AGARA formulator Louis Volpe on 3/28/2026, and you have the link for it, and you just send them that. That would be a great little kind of follow-up text to this. Another one would be a text that you say, and I'm using Katrine because I mean she's the one all dressed up in their guard, outfit. And so I love it. I say, hey Katrine, I mentioned something in our quick conversation the other day. I want you to click and watch the links below. And and you're going to have that little 2-minute functional coffee intro video that they have, and I have a link for the YouTube. I have the YouTube link for that. The matcha functional tea intro video, which is 90 seconds, and we put the time in here so they know these are short, quick videos, and they're more apt to click on them when they see it's only 2 minutes or 90 seconds. Uh, and then the very extraordinary, inspiring, greater health and healing experiences. And I didn't tell them the time on that one, but that's some more testimonies there. And then you conclude with, after you watch these videos, feel free to call me with any questions, as I highly value your opinion. Thank you. With much respect, your name, your cell number, and your AGARA share link. Okay, always with your AGARA share link. Now, you can use this as an intro text or a peak interest text. You can just use the text itself, start out the text, hey, Katrine, and you start with the question. What if more energy, focus, pain relief, more quality sleep, weight loss, management may be possible with a proprietary, functional, delicious, nutritious coffee or matcha tea? That's a big question. See, you lead it with a question. And then you add the second paragraph to it, this short text. As so many people are sharing their experiences of these results, not medical claims, just personal experiences. Curious? If so, may I invite you to discover more on these brief videos? And then you include the same videos that I went through there. So you can do this as a follow-up. You can do this as a peak interest text too, a way of introducing the company and the product to someone else. Then you can, as part of follow-up, you can give them the text that every Tuesday and Saturday, you can invite people to the AGARA Connect Live events, like on Tuesday, where they have a presentation followed by a short training. Every Saturday, at 2, they will do people's experiences, and they'll rotate and have different people. So you can send out people that you've sent these peak interest texts to. You can send out, let's say, 10 to invite them to that event that night on the Tuesday. You can send out 10 or 15 to invite them to the Saturday. Okay, it doesn't mean they're going to attend, but you've got a list that you've already sent peak interest to, or you've left messages. This is another means of follow-up by inviting them to that. Okay, so the other thing that we can do on a kind of a daily basis right now is send them an invite to my presentation that I'm doing at 5 every day. Okay, so you send them the link. Bob wants to talk to some of my top people who I care about most, so that they can get firsthand knowledge of what I'm doing and have hooked up with one of the masters in the industry, and he's teamed up with a real legend in the industry, and it's one of the greatest ground floor opportunities that's ever existed. Why not just find out what it's about? See, just simple. Don't make it complicated. Very simple things, okay? And what we're doing is just trying to get people to an event, get people to have exposure. And I'm going to give you another one, okay? Now, this is what I call my peak interest text number 1 when I send all these things out to everybody. When I wrote them up, and what was I doing? I wrote up texts that I was using myself with people. So it isn't like these are just come out of my brain. No, they did come out of my brain, but they came out of my brain by me practicing them and using them other people too myself. And these are the ones that worked. Okay. So you can say, hey, Katrine, what could be better than gold and silver, you ask? Now, this might be with people with that's been in 7K, of course. But it doesn't have to be, but it would ring, it'll ring a bell with those people real quick. So, Katrine, what could be better than gold and silver, you ask? Starting the day off with our Agara Cafe or matcha Agara that are crafted with natural extracts to one, invigorate energy and sharpen focus, two, uplift spirit, three, boost metabolism, four, help manage hunger. Try it for a week and you'll never go a day without it again. You can even join for free and make your first order, and you will see it's only about $2.75 a day compared with what you would spend at Starbucks or other specialty coffee houses, with none of the healthful nutrients and extracts contained in the Agara's proprietary formulated products. And then you just sign your name, your cell number, and your Agara share link. Now you could do that with anybody in your telephone list. You could send out that text. That could be the very first text you want to send out. Now we're going to have to upgrade them because you're introducing them to the product and you're telling them to go ahead and enroll for free, and that's okay. I just had somebody enroll for free today from this text right here myself. But it was a text that I sent out more than a week ago. And I hadn't sent them any follow up, and I noticed it today when they signed up as a customer. And I said, "Oh, that's one I've goofed up and didn't send my follow up to." and they went ahead and enrolled. Now they hadn't ordered the product yet, but I will see that later. That comes later. It's not instantaneous when they do that. So the other thing that I do is walking and talking. Ever since I've got my cards, and if you don't have cards, you can make your own up by putting, your name, your phone number. You can just get some card stock, print them up on your computer, and have your Agara website link on that card. That's going to be very important. Okay. Until you can get your own cards in, like I got mine. Okay. That's a good thing. I like that card. I love that card. And I got this card front and back up on the website already. Can you see it? And I ordered it from our back office under resources and going to business cards. And they have the editor and make your own cards. And I got 500 cards for $55, premium stock, glossy finish. You can get glossy finish or matte finish, whatever you want, but do get the premium stock because it's a thicker card. It's more professional. It's a nice card. And it's got those orange colors like Katrine's wearing today. So her card's going to match her outfit. And so, when I'm out and about and people, I'm meeting people, let's say when I went to the dentist office, okay, I had my dental appointment. In fact, I've had a couple of them now since this first time, but the very first time when I went for my cleaning appointment, I went in. Of course, the receptionist there. She welcomes me, and she says, "Well, how you doing, Mr. Reid?" I said, "Fabulous, great. I feel so good. I feel like 20 years younger, girl. It's this fabulous coffee I'm drinking." She says, "What coffee?" I said, "Agara Cafe." She said, "What's that? I never heard of it." I said, "Yeah, me either." But I was introduced to it, and after 5 days of drinking it, I'm telling you, I feel younger, I feel healthier, and it has a side effect. I've been losing weight. I mean, going down in inches. She said, "Really? Well, where do you get it from?" I said, "Oh, here's my card. It's got my website link on there, and you can go and find out all about it too, like I did. And you can join for free. It doesn't cost you anything to join, and you can order your own product." And It's not the same thing as the functional coffees you get at Starbucks and special. I mean, this is going to be about $2.75 a serving. But if you get the same benefits I'm doing, it's more than worth it. Okay. And so try it. You'll like it. Bingo. End of the card. Went in, sat in the chair. Here's the hygienist. And so she's cleaning my teeth. And after the teeth clean, she said, "You got a little extra, click to your step here, Mr. Reid." I said, "Yeah, I feel fat." I did the same thing with her. And the weight loss is what caught her attention. I knew exactly what caught her attention. And she said, "Oh, where do you get it from?" Well, here's my card. Here it is. There's my, and I did this because people have been asking me the same question you did. So, I went and got a card because see, if I get 3 customers, my product's free. Now, what I added a little extra to her. If I have 3 people because I referred it to somebody, then my product's free. Well, that puts in her mind, if she tries it, she likes it, then she can do the same thing and then her product's free. But see, I hadn't talked to them about the opportunity yet. But this is a way you can walk and talk the business. Now, I did actually, when I went back for the second appointment for my dental implants that I were having done, I did this with the dental assistant and with my dentist. And I even left them samples the first time because y'all had heard that story. I left them samples. So I wanted to know if they drinking it. And I said, yeah, if you're missing days, you aren't going to get the same effect. But they said, yeah, it tastes good. I like it. I said, yeah, now I have my card. Okay. And I made a mistake. When I did it the first time, I wrote on with indelible marker on the side of the bag. I wrote my AGARA link / and it had my ID number. I changed because I now have agaralife.com /Bob. So that link was no longer any good for them because I changed it. So I gave them a card and I said, you can join for free and you can order your own and try it for a month. If you have the same benefits that I do, it's worth it. And they said, you're right. So walking and talking, I did this with also my nutritionist, and I've got more good news. I'm not going to tell the rest of my testimonial stories today. I'm going to reserve them until I get back on my sponsor and Robert Fason's program. But I've had some more great results out of this. Not only am I slimming down, slim and trim, and my wife likes that, by the way. I like it. I mean, I feel great. I feel better than I've done. And I'm 79 and a half. I'll be 80 this year. And I'll tell you, I feel super. And some of my neuropathy that I've had a problem with for almost 15 years, as long as my arthritis, I'm having some very positive effects with my neuropathy. And I just want to give that a time. I want to see what happens. But I like what's happening, is what I'm saying. And I'm having some extremely positive effects with my blood pressure. And again, I like what's happening. I want to give that a little bit more time too before I make some pronouncements, because you wouldn't believe I'm the biggest skeptic that it comes to when it comes to product testimony, and this product has just blown me away. What it's doing for other people, what it's doing for me, what it's doing for my wife, what it's doing for people that in our family, and they're pretty skeptical in our family because they know I'm a career network marketer. Okay. And everybody in both sides of our family knows it. They're if I'm talking about something new, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, well, what new network marketing thing is Bob going to spring on me now? And they're right, because I like sharing good things with people we care about. I mean, it's their limitations, not ours. Uh, but anyway, those are the things that I wanted to get out to real quick to you. I'll put these scripts on either a Word document or post them in there. I'll get them in the band app with you. And that's a start. Okay. And that's what we need to do. But we just need to get active every day. We need to do my job description. Page 2, job description. Got to be making 5 contacts every day, every day, every day, at least 5 days a week. That's 25 contacts. You're much better off doing 25 contacts in one day. Okay. And so I did my 25 yesterday. I'm short of my 25 today, but I'll have 25 done before I finish the day out. So I hope this helps. I know it will, in particular if you use it and apply it. Thank you so much. And I'll get this recording up so that y'all can duplicate and your future people can use this too. And then we can share it with everybody in your organization.